Let me ask you, man, is this like the most tense? I mean, we've all been in tense situations, probably more than we can remember being in. But is this the one? Is this the most tense backstage situation you've ever been in?
Yes, without a doubt. This was beyond tense. It was very uncomfortable. It was, yeah, man. There were lines drawn in the sand. So I think going into it, I'm optimistic. I think we were all optimistic that, yeah, you know what, man, we'll figure this thing out. Everything works out in the end.
Were you talking to Brett much that day? I mean, were you trying to stay close to him?
No. I mean, I talked to him, yes, but I didn't get involved in the match. I figured there were already too many heads in that thing. And I know that Brett, you know, his stance, what he wanted to do, I knew what Vince wanted to do, and I knew what Vince had told him that we do a schmoz. And that was the finish that I had. That was the finish that I thought was going to take place.
So definitively here, because I've never asked you this before. I mean, it's funny when you and I hung out, which we did a fair amount. I never asked you about half this stuff, so this is kind of interesting to me. But you didn't know at all?
I did not know at all. And I was at Gorilla. There were so many crazy things that took place that the conspiracy theorists could spin it 9 ways from Sunday. So that night we were going to do a follow shot for both Brett and Sean walking backstage and then going out to the arena. Well, in order to do that, you've got to clear the area of people. Well, Undertaker wasn't on the show, and Undertaker was there, and he had been sitting with me at Gorilla all night long.
Why?
Just because he sat there with me at Gorilla watching the show.
Did Taker have any idea what was going on?
No. Well, it gets better. So Taker's been sitting with me all night. Well, I know we're going to do the follow shots and are going to walk right by us. So I tell Marks, go watch in Vince's office for the entrances because they're going to walk right by here. So he went to Vince's office. He stayed in Vince's office and watched the show in there. I'm at Gorilla with Davey and Owen in front of me. Well, there was a cue that they were supposed to come out. Well, the bell rang. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new WWF champion, Shawn Michaels. And we're sitting there watching this and going, and I'm screaming on a headset, who rang the fucking bell? And looking up, and Davey and Owen are like, what do we do? And go, what happened? And Owen's like, what happened? He goes, they fucked him. They fucked Brett. And they're like, what?
How do you say it again?
They fucked him.
They fucked him.
They fucked him.
Fucked him with a
fucked Brett.
Ooked.
Yeah.
I like that.
They fucked him. So they're like, what do we do? I said, well, fuck, go to the ring. I didn't know what to do. And I'm sitting there alone with those two, and none of us knew. And so I just sent them to the ring, which they went out to the ring and did their shit. And then Sean and those guys came back. Sean threw the belt, and Briscoe goes, get the belt. And I got up and picked up the belt and was walking to Vince's office. And I'm looking at Jerry because at that point there was that knowing look like, you knew. And I could tell. But as I'm walking, I'm going back to Vince's office.
So Jerry knew? You believe
Jerry knew. Yeah.
Okay.